everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing really well. It has been very warm recently and today is one of the hottest days, so if you can hear something in the background, it's my fan. I'm really sorry, I cannot breathe. I had to close my windows and my doors and everything to be able to film, so I'm sorry. I want to do an updated summery, shimmery, glowy, nicest look that I did before. The one that I have done previously, I will link here somewhere for you so you can check that out. But yeah, I want to do something new, well, something updated from last time, and oh, and everything is drugstore. I can't speak today. Everything is drugstore. So yeah, enjoy. Okay, so at the moment I have a new foundation on my face which I'm reviewing, which you will see shortly, and other than that I've got my SPF and my moisturizer on. So let's start with the eyes. Now I do want to keep this very fresh looking. That doesn't mean that we're not going to use less products. That just means we're going to be using products that don't really scream and shout at you, if that makes any sense. So I am using the Maybelline, oh come on, I'm using the Maybelline brightener. This is the eye treatment and concealer. This has a pink undertones to it, so it helps counteract any darkness under the eyes. And I'm using my huge Real Technique sponge because all the other ones I have are currently very dirty, so I just have to make do, to be honest. Now on to concealer. The concealer I'm using today is from Revolution. It's the Clean Conceal, well, one of the dupes. The color I use is C3, and it is very pigmented, so I will be careful. So I'll just use 2 in here for now. Here. I don't want to use too much concealer around my face because I am reviewing a foundation, so I want to make sure that the results I get are absolutely correct. Now to prime the eyelids, I'm using the NYX Proof It, but to be honest I haven't used the NARS one, so I'm not really sure. But you know what, this actually works quite well, so I don't mind. If it is the dupe of the NARS one, or if it's not, doesn't bother me. I am using this lovely powder after a very long time. This is the and it's a universal powder. Apparently it's actually one of the best ones. I haven't used this in a very long time, so I hope it works. Just going to set the under eyes. Now I'm not going to set my face just yet, because I'm using this today, Glam Bronze Cushion de Sel Fresh Glow Bronzer. The color I have, I think they only have one color, so this is like the cushion bronzer, and I will use my sponge and carve out and now I'm just going to use a big fluffy brush to set my face. I want to go ahead with this. This is the L'Oreal. Wow, this could actually be a L'Oreal makeup tutorial, couldn't it? So this is the L'Oreal True Match Highlight. I'm just going to use a stippling brush and mix all the colors together and stipple that onto the high point of my cheek. I will add just a tiny bit of pink onto my cheeks, and I'm using this blush powders. And this I will actually use a sponge for, and just press it just the apples of my cheeks, because if I use a brush, I think it might disturb the highlighter that I have under it. Now let's move on to eyes. I will zoom you in. Now for eyes, I want to keep this really simple, so I'm using the Revolution palette. This one is the Redemption palette Iconic 2. It's got very neutral tones, and I really like this. So I'm just using one of the greys, so the neutral colors over here. And adding that to the crease, so nothing over the top, just carving out the crease for now. And then next I'm just going to add this color over here from the highlighter palette onto the lids. So we want to keep everything very fresh and very summery, because it's really more about the glow of the face as opposed to the eyes. So I want to keep that really minimal. And then just for a bit of a pop of color, I'm going to be using this the blush, and adding that on top of that gold peachy color, just to give it an extra pop. So more like a rosy color on top. Actually, our eyes done. I'm just going to curl my eyelashes. Nice good curl. And then for eyebrows, I'll be using this brow gel called Define from Primark. I know, surprise again. A lot of this comes out actually, so I'm just going to wipe the majority of it. The color I have is dark brown, and this actually comes out quite dark in the sense it's quite pigmented. So I'm just going to just swiftly move this across my eyebrows. Okay, that's the eyebrows done, and I'm just going to be using my the highlighter palette and highlight just the brow bone, because why not? Now for mascara, I'll be using the Maybelline Snap Mascara, and this is pitch black. I have done a whole review of this, which I will link here for you, which you are welcome to look at. Okay, mascara is now done. Now on with the lips. So for lipstick, I have the lip pencil from BH Cosmetics. This is called Nude. I've used this tons on my channel before. Now for lipstick, I've actually got three options for you. I've got the matte Vivid Matte Liquid from Maybelline. This is the color, what color is this? Nude Flush. So this is what it looks like. This obviously has a very nice pink texture. It's long wearing. It's very nice and vibrantly pink. It's looking very pink in camera, but in real life it's actually like a muted down tea pink, more like the color of my shirt actually. And the other two I have are from Revlon. So one is Pink in the Afternoon, which I absolutely love. This is again a pink option, but it's creamier and it does stay on the lips, but it's not matte. And then from the same line, if you're looking to go a bit extra, I have got Fire and Ice, which is this one over here. I personally love all these lipsticks, but I think for the sake of makeup, I will use Pink in the Afternoon. And this is the finished look. I really hope you guys like this. I really enjoyed doing this makeup for you. It was so nice and glowy, and I got to play with so many shimmers, and I absolutely loved it. I really hope you guys recreate it. If you do, please do tag me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.